The consumer's coming from a giant house, okay? And they have more money than God, and they don't give a shit how much it costs. They just want it. Shrubs.me, your all-in-one digital hub. Share files, links, videos, and more from one beautiful customizable page. Get your free account with 2.5 gigabytes of cloud storage today at Shrubs.me. It turns out, by accident, that I've become like somebody in the industry that people go to when they want to understand luxury and large suites, TK, because
you're the go-to guy right now.
I'm somehow the go-to guy. And it's not that there aren't other guys out there building beautiful stuff with bigger units. They're not building them this big.
They may not be as easy to reach. They don't return their voicemails.
Well, they probably do return their voicemails. They're so busy returning voicemails all day that they forgot to build the suites big enough, TK. Okay? Because a lot of them have made the mistake.
Too much time spent returning voicemails.
Oh my God.
And they screwed up the build.
Right? They fucked up the size of the units. Okay. And I don't know how they did it, but it's all starting to make more sense to me now.
Give me an example, just so people know, like, what's a large unit? What's not?
Well, let me tell you, like, there's guys out there that have been doing this for a long time, and they launched a product, okay, in a very expensive area, and it really should have been a good, strong launch, and they did okay. But I knew when I saw the plans that their units were too small, and they were like 1,400, 1,750 square foot units. Some of them were bigger, but a lot of them were in that size. My units in Forest Hill, for example, they were going to be about 2,500 square feet on average, okay? But we just changed it to 3,000 square feet on average, and likely they will grow from there. Not because I want them to be bigger, but because the reality is that
the buyers do.
The consumer's coming from a giant house, okay? And they have more money than God, and they don't give a shit how much it costs. They just want it, and then they want it to be how they want it, right?
Yeah.
And so there isn't that out there at all, right? Because we're going to have, I don't know, somewhere between 18 and like 20 custom units. Like every one of them will be totally custom.
There's one in St. Clair where you got the whole floor. Wasn't that the one in St. Clair? Where was that one? It was like a 5-story building.
No, that's on Avenue Road. It's 89 Avenue.
Yeah.
It's at Avenue in Davenport, or like just north of Bloor, like near Yorkville. It's on the east side there. Nice project. But yeah, everything's like either half the floor or the full floor, depending on how high up you are. Yeah. It's an interesting project. Yeah. Very interesting project. Again, like Thelma, which is so wonderful about it, is that it's sitting on a side street, a dead end little side street off the beaten trail in the village of Forest Hill.
Surrounded by trees and
on St. Clair,
shade,
right?
And
it's not downtown in Yorkville, right? It's different. You're not like, you open your window, you don't hear honking and alarms and police sirens and shit and people yelling to shut the fuck up. Down at street level, right? You're just in the neighborhood. So this, and then the new one that's getting a lot of attention for many reasons, but like we're doing it again, big giant suites, but in a purpose-built rental and way bigger than anyone, like 2,500, 2,800 square foot suites, right? But both of them have the same, idea. They're both going to be really high-end luxury, like hotel kind of living, like valets and porters and concierge. It's a very particular group that's going to live in these things. And so because I got the purpose-built rental, which is in an area where nobody would have the balls to put it, and because of Forest Hill, I'm getting
the research done.
Yeah. And people are coming to me all the time, and I'm like booked up all the time with these useless meetings with people trying to suck information from me.
Yeah.
And I don't know what to do, TK. Maybe I should start a course.